That's right. I got another angel from my good friend Julie, who's been, on a couple of our group cruises together. She's been on Tony's group cruises, and she hasn't been on one in a while now. And I miss having her on our cruise ship. So Julie, thank you so much out there. And yeah, if you get a chance, talk to me about coming on to one of our groups. I'll make it happen one way or another. And I'm also been going through all these cards and letters I've been getting. So I thought, you know what, I don't have time to answer them all because I'm going in for surgery. But since I announced, that I had my cancer is returned, and I had the surgery on the right lung for 2 spots that are there, still very, very tender. But getting better every day, getting healthier every day. And now I have another surgery coming up the beginning of next week on Monday. And I have been inundated with, well wishes, emails, and letters and cards, all wishing me best. Some giving me suggestions on different treatments and stuff like that. I just wanted to let everybody know I really do appreciate it. And, it means an awful lot. I will tell everybody that, when I first started this channel and everything, and I had already known for, about 8 months, that I had cancer and I was going to be dealing with a lot of different surgeries and everything, but it was being able to read the comments and the support and everything from people that really kept me going, kept me strong through all this. A lot of people, oh, you're so strong for doing this. And but I have such a support. I have my loving family that's around me, nephews, nieces, sister, kids, grandkids, and friends, very, very close friends. So I am one of the lucky ones out there. Not everyone is as lucky as I am to have that support group near them. I've also been extremely lucky at the doctors that have been assigned to me. And now remember, I've had 4 different types of cancer, which means I've been seeing first an oncologist who deals with chemo and stuff like that, and then 4 different surgeons. And out of those 4, 3 of them have been the head of their departments. That's pretty lucky. And I see, for example, my latest doctor who performed this lung surgery and is performing the one on Monday, that, I can see why she is there. She's straightforward. She doesn't hide the facts or anything or try and sugarcoat it. And she puts the decision on me, and she'll tell me her honest opinion on what I think I should do, but the decision is 100% me. I could have told her this time, you know what? I want to do the radiation. I don't want to do another surgery while I'm still recovering. And I also mentioned, hey, what if we postpone it till after my summer trips? And then what would happen then? And she was very blunt and very straightforward, but still left the decision to me. She wasn't going to leave me for, okay, I'll pass you on to somebody else now. If you don't want to do the surgery, you'll get somebody else. No. And while I was in hospital last time, she visited me 3 different times every single day. How many surgeons and doctors, if you've been in the hospital having major surgery, normally you'll see the doctors go through in the morning, they'll ask you how you're doing, they'll check your vitals, and okay, this is what we're planning to do later on today. We want you to get up and walk. We're going to remove the catheter. We're going to send you for an x-ray. Those kind of things. They'll tell you that in the morning. But it's not normally the surgeon. It's the care team that's looking after people in post-op. But my surgeon would show up like 10 minutes later. And then she'd show up in the afternoon. And then before she went home in the evening, she stopped by again. That is top notch, way above and beyond caring for a surgeon. And so, like I said, and this has been my experience in Ottawa at the Ottawa General Hospital every single time, right? Every single time. So I am absolutely thrilled and very happy with all the services that I've ever been getting. So when I say I'm lucky, I'm not only just lucky to still be here after 7 years of surgeries, and this is number 10, by the way, 10 surgeries in 7.5 years, but I have my support both locally here in my town and everywhere else. How many people are lucky enough to say that? How many people from across Canada and the United States have messaged me saying, if there's anything they can do, anything at all, please let them know. Do I need, people have offered me money. People have offered to fly here and stay with me until I recover. And, luckily I have a support group here. I'm well looked after. So I didn't need that. And I don't need the money. I'm just blown away with how people have treated me. And the cards and letters and all the angels, etc., are just proof. And I am eternally grateful. And I just wanted to say to everybody, thank you so much for all your support. I truly believe that everybody out there who was with me right there from the beginning, remember that, the one that really started it all when I really opened up about my cancer and everything like that, was on the airport, alone at the airport video that I did. That people, it kind of resonated with people because I was tired and I just opened up. And I opened up about everything, including my friend, who, by the way, is in that picture that you possibly saw when I was putting the angel down. She was literally laid to rest. She passed away the same week I went in for surgery, and she was laid to rest in Nova Scotia, my hometown, the day I went in for surgery. I could not even go and pay my respects. I was devastated. But luckily, my good friend Alicia went down and made sure that there were flowers there and everything. And yeah, like I said, I have amazing friends. And you folks out there are every bit a part of it. And I cannot express enough how grateful I am. So thank you so much.